Hello again. Another one of my Context is Everything series. Another vlog to get you through the lockdown period. Even though we're coming out of it, we're still there. And my hair's getting longer. Yeah, look, I have to get cut soon. Anyway, this is actually a passage that I was requested by a friend if I could look into it and see where it comes from. And it's one that's well known. It's 1 John chapter 2. And it's this one that everyone knows. Do not love the world or anything in the world. I actually prefer my old NIV in this. This is the NIV from 1990 because they changed it a bit, and I'm not keen on the changes, to be perfectly honest. So this is the 1990 edition of the NIV. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For everything in the world, the cravings of sinful man, the lust of his eyes, and the boasting of what he has and does, comes not from the Father, but from the world. Now, this is used a lot in churches. Over the years, I've heard this always said, do not love the world or anything in the world. And the way it's then used is to try to portray the idea that if you're in the world and not in the church and doing the things of the world, then the love of God isn't in you. There's something wrong with you. And what a lot of churches try to do is give you a little list of things that you shouldn't do because these are the sins of the world. And these vary for different cultures and subcultures. Our culture would probably be smoking, drinking, and going to the pub. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't go to the pub. I go to church now. And I don't swear either. So then this little list of easy little sins that we don't do anymore, that's the love of the world. That's what the world does. And it's not what we do. The problem there is different cultures have different sins. And they list them in different ways. Some might be smoking, going to the cinema, and not letting teenage children have mixed bathing. Boys and girls should not bathe together in the swimming pool or in the sea. No, that's of the world. Others might have something to do with how they eat, what they eat. It might be to do with Sunday observance. They don't put the TV on Sunday. They go to church and they keep Sunday holy. And all these different things are lists of things that you must do and not do. And it's just like making a new set of laws for yourself. And I've never liked this because it misses the whole point. In the context of this letter, the first letter of John, what is the first letter of John about? I'll do it in one word: love. Now, I have read recently that some people don't like 1 John because they think it's divisive. It sets out us and them, those who are in and those who are not in the kingdom. And I understand that annoyance about 1 John and what it's saying, but all that John's doing here is repeating, basically, what Jesus taught. If you love me, keep my commands. They will know that you're my disciples if you love one another. And what Paul also said in 1 Corinthians, if I have all the knowledge of all the angels and all of men, and I have not love, I am just a clanging cymbal. And having love is the most important thing. And what John points out here is that if you have the love of God in you, you will not love the things of the world. And this is actually taking the kingdom of God and putting it up as it is known by love, and those who follow Jesus are known by love. You will love one another. People will see that. So the love of the world is the opposite of that. And the actual wording of this, which is very good translation here, I think, the cravings of sinful man, the lust of his eyes, and the boasting of what he has and does. This isn't about smoking and drinking and not going to the cinema and observing Sunday. This is the person that boasts of what they have, what they've done in the world, what they've achieved. The way of the world is looking at what success you have in life, what money you have in the bank, what career you've chosen, how many people you command in a job. The things that the world counts as success, and Jesus doesn't count those things. Look at the Beatitudes. Blessed are the meek. Blessed are those who are poor in spirit. Blessed are those who mourn. And the whole Sermon on the Mount is about turning that around and learning to love others and humbling yourself in light of that. And the whole way of the kingdom of God is opposite to the world and opposite to what the world seeks for you to achieve. Success in life. No, success in the kingdom is a different thing. And I'm going to do a vlog soon about that as the red pill. Watch out for that one. The problem you have here is that out of context, this is an excuse for people to just say, here are the sins you shouldn't do. That's of the world. We keep ourselves in church and we sit in church and we don't do those things. No, you've missed the whole point. And the love that you have is not for things in the world and the way of the world and the thinking of the world. It's love for the thinking of Jesus, the counterintuitive kingdom that is different. The love of the world. That's its context. So people who have the little sins ticked, like the rich young man who said he kept all the law. Oh yes, he kept all the law. Tick, 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 tick. I've done all those things. I'm a good little person. I'm good living. Yes, I do those things. But your whole attitude is still looking after the things of the world and seeking those things that you think are successful and are great for you to have. John's saying, you're getting it wrong. The love of the world is in you. The boasting of what you have and do. The cravings of yourself. The lust of your eyes. The things that you covet that you want. You want that big flashy car, don't you? Hold on a second. No. Your desire should be for the things of God. For what Jesus taught us. So the next time you hear someone talking about keeping away from the sins of the world, get it clear what those things are. Things that people don't usually call sin. And things people usually call sin, like saying a swear word. What the? Because those things aren't really important, are they? The only thing that's important is Jesus. Always, ever, only, forever. Jesus. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon below if you want notifications of any new vlogs I'm making. Here's a couple here you can sample. There's also a link below to my blog website where I've been writing blogs for a number of years on various topics if you like reading some things. And I hope to see you again next time. Okay.